So what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to talk about MicroStrategy. You guys can see that from our last video, we continue with our price prediction that was produced on June the 6th, 2025. Looking for the stock to go up. It did that. Hit our ultimate TV price. What was that? July the 10th, 12.73%. If we were to get out of the market right now in MicroStrategy, we will be up 20.9%. All right, so let's get rid of that. And let's talk about what we think is going to happen next in MicroStrategy. Hit the like, share, and subscribe for more of my videos and content. So now, look at this. The buyers in MicroStrategy has eliminated the sellers that were in this pocket. Back here during this time frame, they couldn't do it. The buyers could not keep the sellers away. But here, July 9th, 10th, 11th, the sellers retreated. They left. They ran away. They got scared, or they just didn't have enough stock to sell to the buyers, and that is when the sell pocket was eliminated. Let's get rid of this sell pocket here, and we might add a couple more buy pockets as MicroStrategy continues to stair step higher. So look at this though. You can see that the last 4 days of trading, this stock is getting stuck in this sell pocket. Why is that? What in the world is going on with a MicroStrategy being stuck in this sell pocket? What would cause that? You can only have two things occur that will move a stock's price. Either people buying, people selling. So why wouldn't this stock in MicroStrategy not move in 4 days? What would stop it from moving? Is the market balanced? Meaning there's an equal amount of people selling to people buying? Or is there an equal amount of buyers to people trying to sell? Yes, that's exactly what that means. So it's been 4 days of us seeing MicroStrategy trade within that sell pocket. What's going to happen next? It looks like there's some demand that MicroStrategy wants to continue to go up. And I say that on the daily time frame because the market following this weakness still went up on the next day. That's a big clue. But it doesn't mean that those sellers are truly gone. They still might be there lurking in the background. Here is MicroStrategy on the 2. We're just trying to look at this on a different time frame to see if we're getting more indications of selling. We got selling on this last 2-day price bar, and I want you all to look at this last one too, this printed one right here. The market closed off of the highs, indicative of telling us that, hey, the buyers did move price up, but they couldn't keep it up. They brought it all the way down, and I'm talking about the sellers brought down the price in MicroStrategy. Here it is on the 3-2. 9 more hours here for MicroStrategy, and the market currently is giving us a very small spread. Something is restricting this price from going up. And seeing that we are in that sell pocket, it's clear that that could be sellers. Here it is on the 4. MicroStrategy on the 5. Here it is on the week. So the last 5 trading days, this is a very small, puny price bar when you look at the last 3 weekly price bars, when you compare it. So when we look at this on the hourly chart, on the minute chart, we should see some selling that is keeping this stock from going up. Let's look at this on the 5-hour chart. Can you see the selling? What about on the 3? Can you see the selling? Right here was an indication of selling, but it looks like the buyers won out because price closed in the middle of the price bar. Here, pretty much the same thing. This bar And this 3-hour bar looks pretty much identical, does it not? Sellers brought price down, buyers brought it back up. Sellers brought price down, sellers brought price down, buyers brought it back up. Here's another indication of selling. Did the market go down following this 3-hour bar? Nope. So we're getting instances that this market is still being bought by buyers. That is why this price in MicroStrategy is showing us an increase in price. We're making higher lows in the market. So this is telling us that the buyers still want control. And until we see that relinquish, until we see the buyers pass the ball to the sellers, and then sellers grab control of the price, we need to continue to lean towards this stock going up. That's what we need to do. So let's get rid of this sell pocket in MicroStrategy, and we're going to create buy pockets now, since we suspect that the market in MicroStrategy is still bullish. Here it is on the 1-hour chart. Okay, and we're going to create a pocket here. Okay, now even on the 1-hour chart, you can see that these buyers are still controlling the price. Every time price dips, they come back and buy. You got one situation there, you got another one here, and another one here. The market is eating up the sellers right now. These sellers aren't winning. It looks like the buyers are. Even right here, price in MicroStrategy still went up the next hour. Now, here it is on the 330. You can see on these sell bars, this one and this one, that the market is not finished, or the buyers could be delusional into thinking that this stock is still a buy. So we need to get confirmation that the market is still buying, meaning we need to see these buy pockets hold. Okay, so as of right now, we're not going to drop a prediction, but we're going to keep in the back of our mind and say this stock still wants to go up. We need a little bit more information though. We need to see where the buyers are going to be in order to lift this stock up to higher levels, because we already have our next target in line right there. Okay, so let's put this on ice for a little bit and see if this market in MicroStrategy is going to continue to trade this way. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit, and as always, trade different.